We continue privately with the Amidah through page 62. You may be seated or remain standing according to your custom.
We continue with our prayer for healing on page 253. If you are thinking of someone tonight in need of healing, we invite you to say their names as we walk up and down the aisles. Please join us with the singing of our prayer for healing, Mishaberach, on page 253 in the middle. Mishaberach Avoteinu Mekor HaBracha Leimotenu. May the source of strength, who blessed the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Mishaberach imotenu mekor habracha le'avotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
This Shabbat we read from a challenging double portion in our Torah, Tazria Metzora. In this, as in many passages of the book of Leviticus, we read of the precise boundaries that exist within the Israelite community. Who's in and who's out. Who's pure and who's impure. Those who are impure are physically cast out of the community. It can be hard to read these passages that focus on exclusion, especially in a modern and progressive context. Writer Ayala Shashua Miron writes, I suggest that Tazria does not only offer us a simple test of patience and endurance, Tazria offers us a substantial test case to examine our real social potential for tolerance and inclusion. The text of Tazria Metzora is challenging. We strive to be inclusive and welcoming. This passage of our Torah feels decidedly exclusive, separating people for their physical differences. Tonight, I feel particularly proud to serve in this community. Temple Beth-El is one that works to be inclusive, to have a wide and welcoming tent. And so tonight, that inclusion goes a step further even than our normal. We are proud to welcome Pismon, Columbia's Jewish a cappella group, to our community. Pismon is a pluralistic group, and its members each connect to Judaism differently. Tonight and this weekend, we are proud to have them here with us at Temple Beth-El. Traditionally, when Pismon visits a community for Shabbat, one of the singers offers some words of Torah during the service. I'm particularly delighted to welcome up my own sister, Yafa Molbaum, to share our bima with us tonight. You can come up. Many of you have had the chance to schmooze with Yafa, and you may have the chance later. This year, she's a sophomore studying in the joint program. I don't know why I'm reading this. I know what you do. Between Columbia University and Jewish Theological Seminary. When she's not in class or making beautiful music with Pismon, she can be found at the local dog park with her puppy Carlton. And we are really excited to welcome you to our bima this evening.
Oh my goodness, thank you so much.
Here's your speech.
Thank you.
Here's a low mic for you.
Aww. Should I get the step stool thingy? Do you want it? No. You can see me, right? Yeah? All right. I need more space. Okay. Shabbat Shalom, Temple Beth-El. Hello. As was just said, for those of you who don't know me, I am Yafa Molbaum, Rabbi Molbaum's younger sister, as you can probably guess from our names. And throughout the time that Rabbi Molbaum and Cantor Lappin have been at Temple Beth-El, I have been honored to come to countless services and Torah studies and community concerts, and have come to see TBE as a charming escape from the city and a home congregation away from my own. The reason I have taken the bima, the Shabbat, and given my sister a week off of sermon writing is because I am also a member of Pismon. This is very repetitive. I'm really sorry. She does a good job introducing, you know. Skipping. Okay, we travel. Pismon, we travel to congregations and communities just like yours around the world and share our love of Judaism through song. Our most recent trip was our musical outreach initiative, which happened over spring break, and we went to the Netherlands, England, and Poland. Yes. This week's Parsha, Tazria Metzora, begins with God instructing Moses to transmit a lengthy amount of rules, all more or less corresponding to purity and impurity, cleanliness and uncleanliness, and the Israelites are instructed to take all of their blemishes, their wounds, and their icky skin illnesses and see the priests. The priests are supposed to judge these wounds by their depths and colors and decide if they are A, clean, B, unclean and treatable by quarantine and or sacrifice, or C, leprosy, and just unclean forever. If pronounced unclean, we are told that the Israelites are not to touch any holy or sanctified objects or any clean people. As a biblical archaeologist in the making, I read the Bible and search for a meaning behind these laws. To me, it seems as though these laws will serve to keep the other Israelites healthy and to keep their ritual space holy so that God will show favor to them. That being said, I also think about the priests. No doctors or actual medical care is prescribed in the Torah. Rather, the priests are expected to examine, diagnose, and treat as they see fit. I don't know about you, but if I have a serious health issue that concerns me enough to seek professional help, it's more likely that I go to a doctor than a priest. No offense to Ellie and Vlad and Mayor. These rules, though theoretically serving of the greater Israelite population, are not intended to help the ailing person. This is something I find challenging as a Jew. This dismissal of the ill doesn't seem Jewish to me. I have a hard time believing that someone physically ill, something that they did not ask for and could not prevent, is unclean, where an evil person, so long as they are seen as healthy, is both clean and deserving of engaging in the religious and ritual practices within the community. To me, spiritual impurity is much more challenging to combat than physical impurity. I know how hard it can be when your mind is cluttered with unnecessary thoughts. Especially as the semester comes to an end, I have two distinct voices in my head. One says, you have 3 papers to write, 2 projects to complete, and 5 finals to study for, and you need to be productive. The other voice, perhaps the devil on my shoulder, says, Yafa, please start another episode of America's Next Top Model. The second voice can really affect my work schedule, as it is suggesting something much more fun and deters me from focusing on what I must complete. My mind, in this sense, is impure. What is my treatment? Surely I am not expected to quarantine myself from the rest of society positive that my inefficiency does not warrant killing a goat on an altar to God. My sense is that what I really need is a third voice, a voice that says, maybe you should work for a bit, take a study break, enjoy yourself, and then go back to productivity. A voice that addresses not only my need to succeed, but also my need to relax. College, like real life, so I'm told, can be extremely stressful. As we try to balance our academics, extracurriculars, and, if we're lucky, social lives, our minds are in greater need of a support system. This, in my opinion, is the type of help we should seek from our priests or our clergy. And, as Ellie will tell you, I absolutely go to my favorite rabbi whenever I need another voice and a person who cares. Pismon has been another layer of this support system these past 2 years, and often the music that we make has brought me great comfort and left me feeling purified, as fresh as after a quick dip in the mikveh. I hope that we may have that same effect on you as the weekend continues. Through song, I find peace. I find peace in knowing that my feelings are universal feelings, and that there is a way for me to express my emotions in a way that might convey to someone else that they too have support and are not alone. I am so lucky to be able to sing and travel with so many of my closest friends and have the opportunity to support one another and the people that we get to meet along the way. And we hope that you get as much out of our presence as we do from you, as we are all so incredibly grateful to join the TBE family. The rest of Pismon is going to join me on the bima, or actually in front of the bima, and we are going to sing for you. Our first song will be Makini. This song comes from the Hallel service, and the song is about rising from the dust. Our final song for the night is called Hine Ba HaShalom, literally translating to Here Comes the Peace. And we hope that we may become the extra voices in your head. As we begin this restful time of Shabbat, we hope that the 13 of us may remind you to seek balance in your lives and use your support systems. Finally, we hope that these songs raise you up, comfort you, and bring peace, purity, and holiness to your lives.
call them. So Pismon is really awesome. And tonight also happens to be FaceTime. And so if you are a FaceTime student who is still here, though we know it's a little bit after when services normally end, and you learned a song with Pismon earlier, I want to invite you to come up and join us and join them. So don't be shy. I see some of you are still here. Don't be shy. The teachers can come too. Yes. No. They don't have to. They don't have to. It's okay. She's very close to the front. Come on up. Don't be shy. Come on up. Come on. Podwalls, I see you. I see a podwall.
Come on, guys.
Come on up. Yes, Heather, come on. You can stand closer. Stand closer. Don't be afraid.
Woo. All right.
Some of them are trying to figure out how to stand in the back already.
Here, okay, everybody, come find a spot.
Yes. See, look, more
Nice
Josh
job,
is here. More
Josh.
Josh is here.
It's great.
Come on up. Yes. Yes. Do you guys remember the song? I hope you remember the song.
Yeah, Jacobs, get over here. Jacobs.
Very nice, Alana. Very nice. Awesome. Hine ba shalom. I love that. Did you feel it? Did you feel it? You know, what does Hine ba shalom mean? What's it mean? You can feel it. The peace. The peace. She's coming. She's coming. We felt it.
278.
Okay.
278.
So if we turn to page 278, we're going to count the Omer. And it's on 278. When we get to the blessing at the bottom, you'll know it's the day after the 20th. I mean, the night, the day, whatever, after the 20th. You can't, if I said it now, then we'd be counting it, okay? So you got it? So what's the purpose of this? It's about, it's trite sometimes, but it's about making our moments count, making our days count. And in this period between the Passover and Shavuot, we do our best to prepare ourselves for imagining and being at Sinai on Shavuot. So, page 278, Hina nimuchanu mizuman lekayem mitzvat aseh shel sfirat ha'omer. I am ready to fulfill the mitzvah of counting the Omer. Let's offer the bracha, the blessing. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav
v'tzivanu al sfirat ha'omer.
The English. Our praise to you, Adonai, sovereign of all, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to count the Omer. And at the bottom, today is the 21st. Thank you, Howard. Day, which is 3 weeks. And how many days? 0 days of the Omer. Yom Esrim ve'echad Yom, shehem shlosha shavuot, ve'efes yamim la'omer. And we can all say
Amen.
We fulfilled the mitzvah of counting the Omer today. And we now, Aleinu, we rise on page 282. 282.
עלינו לשכח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסר הארץ, ומושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינתו זו בגבי מרומים, הוא אלוהינו אין עוד, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים, לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד.
Please be seated. As always, we remember loved ones. As always, we remember loved ones before concluding. If you're here remembering a loved one and I share their name, please rise when I do so. And after I offer the names, you'll have a chance to rise to share the name of a loved one who's not on our list. Remember in the period of Shiva, Florence Weinberg, mother of Stephen and Jed, grandmother of Brooke and Sam and David and Allie, Allison, and Harrison. Harrison, how did I leave you? Harrison and Sam. Stephen, do you want to stand? You want to stand? Did I not say Harrison? Okay. The past 30 days, a period of Shloshim, Doris Pensky Kaplan, Mela Liederman, and Morton Peatluck. Oh, you're all back there. I didn't see you. And we remember the Yortzeit of the anniversary of those who passed this week, the Shabbat. Solomon Abraham, Bella Abrams, Anna Abramson, David Green, Dorothy Hirsch, Isabel Fireman, Fanny Clear, Lillian Cursius and Irving Cursius, Michael Levine, William Lowenthal, Jeanette R. Muskin, Sally Nevins, Barbara Perlman, and Lou Rosenblum, Maxine Schneider, Helen Zahner, and as well Jeffrey Cohen. May their memories be for a blessing. If you're here remembering someone, anyone else? Okay, if it's your custom to rise with the mourners, please do so. We're on page 294. 294. Yitgadal v'yitkadash Shemei Rabbah v'yalma devra chirutei v'yamlich malchutei v'chayechon v'yomechon uv'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael b'gala v'zman kariv v'imru Amen. Yehei Shmei Rabbah mevorach leolam olalmei almaya Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemed kudesha brichu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata damiran bi'alma v'imru amen Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael v'imru amen Oseh shalom b'imromav Hu Yaseh Shalom. Aleinu v'al Kol Yisrael v'imru Amen. May the one who creates harmony on high bring peace to us and to all Israel, and let us say Amen. Please be seated, except for our president, Ron Epstein.
Vlad's like, what? I don't get a kiss? You get a kiss, Vlad. This one's not working. Let's try that one. Much better, much better. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom to everyone. So I was thinking a little bit about purpose, Mayor, and you're talking a little bit about purpose. And there's no absence of purpose at Beth-El this weekend. You saw the beginnings of it, of course, with our incredibly warm, wonderful musical service. A huge thank you to the very talented group from Pismon. We also had, of course, the Sisters Molbaum, who, if your very ambitious studies, Yafa, and this rabbi thing doesn't work out, you two could always take it on the road. A huge thank you to clergy, of course, for the wonderful service. Thank you to Shai for his musical accompaniment. Shai, I wonder if I could trouble you to play a little song. Could you? So today happens to be Shai's 33rd birthday, and I thought maybe he could accompany us with a happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Shai. Happy birthday to you. I bet that was the only time you've ever accompanied yourself on Happy Birthday. So we've got a really, really full, jam-packed weekend here at Beth-El. I think Sharon Roth, on her announcements last week, mentioned that you should bring a sleeping bag, and maybe you should, because there's a lot going on. Tomorrow morning, I want you to make note of change in Torah study. Instead of 9:15, it will begin at 9:30 a.m. sharp in the chapel here, followed by 10:30 a.m. Shabbat morning service. And then we have a guest speaker, Dr. Judith Plaskow, who is a professor emerita of religious studies at Manhattan College. And she will be speaking on feminism in 2018, Reform's Unfinished Agenda. The service will be followed by Kiddush brunch and a question and answer session with Dr. Plaskow. And as a genealogist, I always get a kick out of second cousins who get to meet each other for the first time. So Howard Herman will get to meet his second cousin for the very first time. So that should be a lot of fun as well. And I'd kind of be a fly on the wall. I'd like to hear some of those conversations. At 7:30 p.m., back here again, Pismon will grace us with a more elaborate performance or an extended performance. That service will begin at 7:30, as I mentioned, starting with a Havdalah service. Ending with Havdalah. Well, originally it was starting with Havdalah, but it's going to be ending with Havdalah. I hope all of you have been to a Havdalah service here at Beth-El. If you haven't, you should, because nobody does it better than Beth-El. And with Pismon here, it's going to be a fantastic evening, so I hope you'll join us for that. Then, Sunday at 10 a.m., the annual Rabbinic Dialogue, hosted this year by us here at Beth-El in the social hall in the Oneg Shabbat room. Light breakfast, courtesy of Brotherhood, will be served at 9:15 a.m. Thereafter, Rabbis Meir Feldman, of course, along with Rabbi Del Polikoff from Great Neck Synagogue down the block, Rabbi Levy from Beit Hadassah, and Rabbi Howard Stecker from Temple Israel of Great Neck. I believe Tara will be joining us via Skype. She will indeed. So they're going to duke it out, Mayor, on issues of the day, or something like that. So it should be it should be a lot of fun, and it's always a great conversation, and I hope you'll join us for that as well. As always, there's a whole host of programming: adult ed, Jewish cooking school, Jewish yoga school. Contact the office or the website for more information on any of those programmings. And I just want to highlight a nature walk that Sharon is going to be running on Saturday, the 28th at 1 p.m. This is going to be at the Sagamore Hill, and there's a great trail there. It's not too challenging, and it's a lot of fun. And if you really have interest, you can go check out Teddy Roosevelt's house afterwards. So to everyone, I hope to see you all throughout the weekend. A special thank you to our greeters, Howard Herman and Ina Kupferberg, for serving us all this evening with their presence and greeting us. And Shabbat Shalom. Have a fantastic weekend.
So we know it takes a village. We want to also thank everyone who's hosting members of Pismon this Shabbat. We're so grateful to you for opening your homes to these lovely singers. to everyone who baked for our own egg tonight that we're about to enjoy momentarily, to our facility staff. This is a particularly jam-packed weekend, and we know it really takes a whole team. So we're grateful to everyone who's making it all possible. Okay, we'll close on page 339. And yeah, we'll do Kiddush and Motzi downstairs where we can enjoy what looked like a delicious oneg spread. But join us on page 339, Hava Nashira.
Hava, Hava Nashira, Shir Hallelujah, Shir Hallelujah. 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 Hava.
Shabbat Shalom. Downstairs, Kiddush and Motzi.
Happy birthday.